girl went hunting, suddenly encountered a tiger. The tiger roared and pounced on her. Deacon was scared and ran desperately, but she didn't run far. She was knocked down by the tiger. Facing this ferocious beast, she could only struggle hard. Just when she was about to be devoured, suddenly an arrow shot out. The archer was Yuan Mai. The tiger roared in pain from the attack. It attacked towards the source. Yuan Mai gathered his courage, took out a long spear, and threw it with all his might. The tiger was killed on the spot. The girl knelt and thanked him repeatedly. Yuan Mai realized she was from a different tribe. He threatened with his spear. He then found where Deacon was hiding. After pushing the door open, he was surprised to find no enemies inside, but children who were starving and cold. At this moment Yuan Mai's heart softened. He not only let the children go, but also prepared food for them. Deacon said, "She and the children are orphans. Their parents were killed by a Korean general, known as the White Wolf in the martial world." What Deacon didn't know was, the killer was right in front of her. Yuan Mai felt guilty, so he taught Deacon how to hunt, so they could survive. He also secretly provided them with military rations. This act violated military regulations. Angering the general, he killed Yuan Mai's men, and tied Yuan Mai to a tree to feed the wolves. Hungry wolves approached it. Tied up, Yuan Mai could only kick in defense. In the end, through sheer will, he drove the wolves away and survived. Severely injured, he dragged his companion away and arrived where the children were staying. At that moment, the superior army was approaching. He told Deacon to take the children and flee. Before leaving, he confessed all his sins to Deacon and draped a white fox fur over her. At that moment, Deacon understood everything. Her parents were killed by him. Yuan Mai's eyes were filled with guilt, hoping for Deacon's forgiveness. In the end, Deacon cried and hugged him. After she left, the superior army arrived. Yuan Mai picked up two blades from the ground and fought the general. At this time, the domestic deity of the mortal realm was on the brink of death. It turned out that the demolition team had broken the vessel he was enshrined in. He had to leave the mortal realm. He said, "There's no absolute good or bad in this world. If you ever feel resentment, try looking at things from a different perspective. You might find an answer." When the two looked back again, the deity had already vanished in a wisp of smoke. Yuan Mai reversed the two characters of Mi Yen and realized it was Zhang Lin. The one who wanted him dead was his brother Zhang Lin. Initially, due to their father's favoritism and inner jealousy, he ended his brother's life with a heavy blade. At this moment, he was suddenly stabbed. He turned and saw it was Deacon. Zhang Lin retaliated with a stab, killing Deacon. In the end, all three died. It turned out that the two who had been following him were killed by Zhang Lin 1,000 years ago. Among the three, only Zhang Lin retained his memory.